All right. Right now we have a trade. We have a trade at 952 and above for a sell EUR AUD. Sell EUR AUD at 952 and above. 15 minutes. So when it gets here, we trigger our trade on that point. Let's go to the next one. These pairs, they are all similar, bro. I believe we can still get the best out of it. This place is the best place for this guy, but okay, let me look at other ones first. I don't want to waste time on just one pair. Why? Oh, this guy just did what we are waiting for the other one to do. Clearing the week and making a reversal. So definitely to get there. I want somewhere where we can get a quick entry on this guy, even if it has to make a continuation. It has already retested this area, so I believe it should pull up a little bit more than give us that reversal. So we'll get here as our entry. Get these areas as our entry. I believe around 7193. EUR card, say EUR card around 7193. Chef JPY. Chef is more stronger. CAD JPY. Okay, we'll be getting a trade from CAD JPY. So I'll take off Chef JPY. I don't like the setup for Chef JPY. I believe this guy should clear this week and take a trade at these areas, in between these areas. So get a trade here. This will be our entry on this guy, CAD JPY. It might not get here anymore, but if it does, it will be a nice entry to get into these areas and try to make a reversal. So we'll get our first entry. We might get second entry if it triggers and I see the movement, the way the movement is going. So Chef JPY will be getting a buy at 650. Buy Chef, no, CAD rather, sorry. CAD JPY at 650 and oh, this is what I'm talking about. CAD JPY has reduced the strength on pocket option. Pocket option just dropped the CAD JPY, so I'm discarding it. Unless those who are using one prime option, those who are using one prime option, it might still work well for. All right, I'm seeing a nice trade here. If it gets here, we can get on this trade. You see, I like that place. Euro USD. Euro is huge, but it might give us a small reversal. So Euro USD 8207 for a sell. Euro USD 8207 for a sell. If it breaks, that's it for us. But if it doesn't, it will give us that profit. 8207 for a sell. Euro USD. All right, I want to say something, please. If these three trades I gave on Euro triggered the same time, do take only one or two. Do not take all of it. Because they are all like the same pairs, moving the same way, looking for the same movement. If they all trigger at the same time, do not take all of it at once. But if it doesn't, and it trigger one after another, then you can engage on the trade. I don't know why pocket option always switch trades on us most time. Let me see if I can get another pair. I just don't like these pairs. Now, let me also make this, like I said, interaction section whereby you can ask questions. For those who ask about my Nadaria and how I change the numbers, this is what I literally do. These are the original settings for Nadaria. So what I do is that I change these numbers and these numbers. I can either make this number 9 and year 4, or make year 10 and year 5, year 11 and year 6, just like that. That's how I change the numbers. The higher the numbers, the higher chance for you to get that trade as a profit. So I hope you guys can see it on the screen. All right, so right now I have two numbers and I launched it twice. As long as you have subscription, you can launch more than 10 Nadaria, but if you don't, you can only launch 3 at a time. You can only launch 3 at a time. So right now I'm launching only 2. Let me see. Yeah, I love this area. This area is the best for us on this pair. This area is also the best, but I wanted it to trigger here before. Let me see this guy. This area is also the best for us for USD. If you get there, let's trigger it. If you get there, trigger. I believe that area should give us a nice reversal. Just don't trust this guy and this guy. Now, I will explain what you should look for while picking your trade. I think that's the next thing I should be explaining. Well, this guy also have a potential, but the potential is kind of a little bit high. It has a potential on these areas. Okay, Euro USD just triggered, I think. Euro USD just triggered. All right, I will explain the number, but we all can get on this trade. Okay. All right, I hope we all got in on the trade. If you are in, put I am in on the trade. If you are in, put I am in. If you are in, put I am in. Let's clear this while I explain. All right. I'm happy you are all in. Okay, this is it. I'm explaining another area, then I will also explain what you have to look for before engaging on the trade. This is very, very important, so you should pay attention. I use Nadaria and smart money concept. Sometimes the smart money concept give me the same thing of what I'm thinking at when I look at the market. When I was doing the analysis, I didn't really on the smart money concept, but after doing the analysis, I realized that it gives me the same thing as where I have marked up as my entry. This is my entry. It didn't touch or it didn't get the remaining small, but this is what smart money concept is telling me that this guy is coming into this place. But what we are looking for is a short reversal. A reversal that can last for 15 minutes and continue where it wants to go to. So now, what we look for, or what I look for, so I will use this Euro USD as the example of what we look for before engaging on the trade. First, I get on my Nadari, I put it on. This is the first number. This is the original numbers that comes with the indicator default or default. Now, I change the order Nadaria to, this is the numbers you change, this place. Originally, this place was 8 and here was 3, which is the bandwidth, and the mult, which is multiple or whatsoever it is. So I changed the bandwidth to 9 and the mult to 4. When you do that, it will automatically bring the higher numbers and the higher positions for you. So I'm taking it off, starting all over again. Yeah, I am. I go look for Nadaria. Click on it twice. When you click on it twice or 3 times, how many, it depends on you, how many Nadaria you want to see on your screen and how you are able or you want to use it. So when you do that, you just get on, click on one of them, go to the settings. You can change the number. Sometimes I use 6, I use 3, just depend on what I want to see in the market to align with some other strategies I'm using. So yeah, I use 9 and 4. To expand my reversal point, the more I increase the number, the more my reversal points increase. So when my reversal point increase, the more chance for me to get 80% to 90% or 95% whenever it triggers on that point. The higher the number, the higher the reversal point for you. So now I hope we are all clear on Nadaria. If you are clear on how to input Nadaria, put clear, I am clear on the chat. Let me move on to the next phase of Nadaria. Or Nadaraya. I call it Nadaria, but oh. All right. Clear. Just one person. Just one person. If you don't understand it, tell me, let me know you don't understand. I have the time to explain one more time for you if you don't understand it. Okay, I will explain the smart money concept. I will explain something about the smart money concept, but now we are on Nadaria. If you understand it, let me know why we move forward to the next phase. Just one person said he or she understand let me see. Okay, she. Now, how to take trade with Nadaria. How to take trade with Nadaria. What we look for before taking the trade on Nadaria is after you made your setup, you put your Nadaria on your screen or your chart. What you are looking for you to trigger a trade with just Nadaria, without my other block or the lines or anything, for you to use only Nadaria. And don't get it wrong, you can use only Nadaria to make your trade and you will still be successful with it. But I'm adding the rest to it for a better entry and a good result. Now, what you look for before engaging on a trade with Nadaria is you want this candle to break through either the upper side or the lower side of the envelope. when it breaks out, you don't take the trade just like that. You wait for this signal, the close of that candle. If this signal pops up, you can take the next candle for either sell or buy, depending on the direction of the candle. Right now, this is a reversal point to the downside, so we are looking for a sell. So after this first candle bring up this Nadariya signal for a sell, the red stands for sell and the green stands for a buy. You trigger from the second candle. When you trigger for the second candle, 3 candles from the time frame you are using might be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, depend on the candle or the time frame you want to use. I prefer using 5 minutes. So 3 candles is what I'm looking for. So I call it 3 candle rules. So when you trigger here, you count 1, 2, 3. So this should be the 3rd candle for you if you are using just Nadariya. After seeing the signal, the next candle you trigger. So 1, 2, 3. This would be your clearing candle while using only Nadariya. So I find out that good Nadariya is a good stuff, and sometimes this signal also repents. What I mean by repent is that it changes sometimes based on the volatility and movement of the market. It can change at any time and switch to the next candle. While it does that, there are sometimes where the Nadariya will move forward and the candle cannot touch the Nadariya anymore. When it happens like that, these signals will go out. It will vanish immediately. The lines go above that particular candle that breaks above or below the Nadariya for the first time. So because of that, I decided, okay, now I have to use something else to attach to this strategy to make it profitable, just in case if the signal the Nadariya is providing repents. My support and resistance can also give me a good idea if Nadariya would really reverse from that point or not. And for it to do that, then I have to make sure I'm getting my right lines from my support and resistance to make it to make the strategy a little bit stronger. So this is how I came up with drawing support and resistance, adding it to Nadariya. And my support and resistance, I start from daily, the open, close, high, and low of the 2 previous candles for the present candle. I do the same thing on daily, 4 hours, and 1 hour. And my daily candle is these yellow lines, these yellow horizontal lines. My 4-hour candle is this green horizontal line, and my 1 hour candle is this blue horizontal line, just for me to identify the lines or the candles that create that support or resistance at a particular given time before me drawing the lines. And if you get 4-hour movement is stronger than 1 hour, and daily movement is stronger than 4 hours. Because of that, I can sometimes determine, even if Nadariya has not gotten there, I can sometimes determine at the top. So whenever you see me doing analysis most time, I always do my analysis outside the line, even if it has not gotten there. For example, if I have to predict or give an idea of a buy on this particular pair right now, I'll give the buy here outside Nadariya, because I know before it will get here, definitely it will go outside Nadariya. So for me to identify those points, those positions or zones for reversal, aside from my support resistance lines or areas, Then I decided to introduce order block, adding to support and resistance and Nadarea. So the order block is where this smart money concept gets in. Smart money concept automatically plots the order blocks fair value gap. This is the fair value gap here. This is a fair value gap. It automatically plots in fair value gap and order block for me. If I'm feeling too lazy to identify my order blocks or fair value gap myself, of which I already told you guys about the fair value gap and how I use it. So while looking for a buy or a sell, if we have to look at this pair right now and where we can take our trades, I would prefer we take it from this order block because this is an order block. So this is the Nadarea we are using, and definitely before it will get here, it will break outside Nadarea. So this is how I'm able to give you trades sometimes without waiting for the candles to go outside Nadarea, and I can give you the trade, and most times it will get there and give you the signal and also make a reversal, just like what we did here right now. The Nadarea has not gotten there, the candles were not there, but I gave the trade, the candle pulled up and get there and give us the trade, and this is the signal on top of it. So it has always been like that for me, that I realize those signals come on sometimes at the edge or inside an order block. So what's the next thing I have to do? I have to look outside Nadarea. Where can I get the next order block where there is also support and resistance level? That makes it an interest zone for me. I'm about to clear. Has anybody cleared? If you have cleared, put cleared on the chat. If you cleared, put cleared on the chat if you do. So I have 30 seconds left to clear this trade. I have 30 seconds left. If you cleared, put clear on the chat. If you've not, I hope you do. So far, if you understand what I've explained, put I understand on the chat. If you understand what I've been explaining, put I understand on the chat. All right, cleared, I understand. I just cleared, so put cleared, I understand, cleared, I understand, and make some dollar emoji pop up on the chats. Make some dollar emoji pop up on the chat. So now I've explained where and how I source my order block. I've also teach on how I look for my order block without using the smart money concept. But I gave you this trade without even looking at the smart money concept. But because I saw something around these areas, and that made me understand, okay, definitely there will be an order block here. And I gave the trade. Hopefully when I put on, the order block was here. Why this place still hold is that when it came, it broke. Oh, I wanted to explain this thing. Okay, good. Whenever there is an order block and the candle breaks it with force and gets in back, it makes that place still very much active. And if we can see this place, it made a reversal here, broke it higher, retest this order block right here, came back in straight, so that it makes that place still very much active for me. So because of that, I decided to give us this point as our interest point, and here we are clearing the trade. So I look for order block, fair value gap, Nadarea, and support and resistance for us to pick our trade. And mind you, each of what I just explained can give you trades on their own without you even pairing them. That's how strong they are. The order block strategy is a very, 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 very smart and profitable strategy. Most of the traders you see today on the internet, in the world today, they use it and they call it smart money concept or ICT concept. which is supply. Some people also call it supply and demand. That's what some of the most profitable traders today they use in the market. Some people also call it industrial trading, trading with the big boys in the market, trading with the banks, the organizations in the market, because you know where there is liquidity, where you have to wait for liquidity to clear before getting on the trade. These guys didn't go for our entries, so we'll let it be. I hope we all are clear with my explanation for today. With that being said, today's section will come to an end. We got one today, and I'm happy everyone cleared. Tomorrow, we'll do better, try our best to catch more trades. But sometimes pocket option really sucks. Gives you pairs, and before twink of an eyes, it just switch the strength or the percentage on us. So I hope we all enjoyed the section today. If you do enjoy the section, go put your results on the Discord channel. Put it there, put your excitement, and let's wait for another day. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.